Hello and welcome back for part 26 of the Malekith One Settlement campaign, where I think we have dealt with all the Chaos armies that I know about, at least, up in the north by Nagarond. And Malekith and my other lord I sort of hired on a temporary basis back down here and can head back to Nagarond, get healed up, stop taking all this annoying chaos attrition.
Fear my malice.
So let's see, I think I want this hero to come here and scout. Yeah, there are still some Chaos armies hanging around, although they're not doing too much. So, yeah, these are the armies I beat once, and I guess they kind of just glitched out and they're not really doing anything. But it'd be good to wipe them out for some extra experience on my second lord. I really want to get him up to rank 8 so that he has lightning strike. One thing about fighting the chaos armies was, and I basically never had to fight more than one of their armies at once, partly because I got a bit lucky with the ambush over here, but also because I was using lightning strike. And if there's more Chaos armies around, then having just Malekith with Lightning Strike may not be enough. So,
Malevolent law.
yeah, I'm just thinking about how exactly I want to do this. In terms of this army, I'd like to get rid of these Dark Shards. Let's just do that right now. Yeah, he's not going to lose loyalty. And I think I just transfer units over to him from Malekith. Yeah, just 4 more shades, I think. Yeah, 4 more shades, then bring the Master back into the army next turn. Okay, Malekith I definitely want to head back into Nagarond. Yeah, he definitely helps with income. I also want to disband all of these Regiment of Renown troops, because they're just a bit too expensive.
Malekith, King of Nagaroth.
And let's see here.
Lord. Murderous lord.
Got decent experience points on these units, so I don't just want to disband them. Guess what I can do?
Vicious dreadlord.
Druki Lord.
Yeah, I can just do some little rearranging here. It's not necessary for Malekith to have an army right now.
Dread Lord of the Druki. Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Yep, so sticking it all into Black Ark helps as well with... I probably don't want to do that. Yeah, sticking the troops into Black Ark helps slightly with income, so we're still in the red heavily, and will be until I get rid of one of my other land armies, but yeah, I still think that was worth doing.
Lord of Fear.
So I've got a full stack here. I can obviously recruit a bunch more units pretty quickly if I need to. Yeah, especially because I can get the shade building going. My new Black Ark.
Vicious Dreadlord.
A black-hearted rogue.
Okay, you want Quartermaster? Yeah.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Okay, we can actually launch the attack against this army, but I think I'd rather get 1 turn's replenishment,
Finding my way.
not take the chaos attrition. Yeah, get healed to full, that's good.
The trap is set.
the reason I have many problems is not it's not purely related to the number of troops I have. It's basically connected to the number of land armies I have. The troops in the Black Arcs are not the problem. It's the supply lines penalty. So the combination of this army plus that extra upkeep is what's putting me in the red, but it's fine for a little while. So I was curious whether there are other Chaos armies up here. I don't need to go... Yeah, I don't really need to go too far. I don't really see anything. Okay. Yeah, I'll have this master head back down.
A brief interlude.
I think if I remember correctly, looking at the power ranking of Chaos... Yeah, so they've taken some damage, which is good, because I killed, I don't know, 8, 9 of their armies, but it doesn't look like their other armies have been dealt with. Which I'm guessing means they've started to come in and blow up territory over this way. Yeah, Prague is ruined. Volksgrad's ruined. See what Kislev has left. Kislev actually has 9 settlements, wow. I see, so they've taken over a lot of this territory up into the Troll country. I had an assassin who I was going to have head up that way just as a scout. Let's see if I can find him. Here he is. Unfortunately, one issue with this campaign, even though I can field multiple armies and defend Nagarond, as well as having Black Arcs out in the, sort of out in the field, I really can't afford to also maintain armies to like send after Chaos on the east side, so I'm just sort of hoping someone else deals with that.
Dreadlord, fear my
Okay, so I think everything is set up just fine here in Nagarond. Let's take care of my other troops. Okay, this assassin... Yeah, I decided to have this assassin head back up towards Nagarond. I have other agents in my army that's still down in the south. So... if necessary, I can always have one of them scout for a turn or two. Yeah, I've got Sorceress plus Death Hag here, which is plenty.
Lord of the Black.
Where's my other Sorceress?
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
She's of this Black Arc, okay. Yeah, I mean, it also occurred to me that having one of my Sorceresses up near Nagarond to fight Chaos would be very useful, because they have very limited missile units, and obviously on the Dark Pegasus, you know, she could do a lot of damage.
Dreadlord.
I actually thought there was a... Yeah, I thought I had a Sorceress in this Black Arc that I was heading up north, but I don't. Well, that's fine.
Feared by all.
Yeah, this Sorceress isn't gaining any more experience at this point. Alright, I'm still deciding about what to do with her. Over this way, there was a High Elf army that marched past into the
Have a deal.
fog of war.
My journey begins.
I'm not sure where they went, actually. I think it was an army led by Tyrion, even. What have I set for the...
Do not presume my patience.
Oh, I haven't set a war coordination target.
All the same.
Okay, so Saphria gone, Tracer gone. That's right, yeah, she just took out the Shrine Decayed. Up there. So I think I want to get her to go after Hag Hall. I can come up here, blow up Bleakhold Fortress, and then go back to Quintex. And that'll just get rid of the High Elves for good. And then I can get Marathi working on the Lizardmen. So let's try this. guess there wasn't a high elf army where I thought there was. Oh well. Yeah, I think I can just raise this.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Got this lord up to level 20, that's great.
And cruel.
Yeah, so I think I definitely want to give him immortality. He's got too many useful traits to be lost at this point. Okay, so now I think the question is, do I keep him as the commander, or do I retire him and just have him available to take over a different army in the future and bring in another lord to level up? So I think the only other points that are really worth getting here would be getting up to Ravager rewards and Darken the Skies to boost the shades in the army as much as possible. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more ranks. Yeah, okay, I'll go for that. What rank is Malekith? I have to watch the Dreadlords because there's this funny rule with them losing loyalty if they get higher level than Malekith. Okay, Malekith's 27, that's fine.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Okay, yeah, let's just head towards Bleakhold Fortress.
They serve me well.
And you got a level up, which isn't doing too much at this point. Max out that.
Tyrant.
A bloodthirsty fiend.
Taking points in replenished troops, but I don't actually have access to any replenishment currently. Might change up towards the coast here.
The ocean awaits.
We're still strong enough to be able to fight a sea battle. It wouldn't be a bad way to get extra gold.
With haste, anchors away.
Yeah, so this admiral kind of torn now because on the one hand, I think the sorcerers will be very useful when I start fighting the Lizardmen, which is going to be pretty soon. On the other hand, I do see the value in having a sorceress up by Nagorand. Okay, I think I've decided what to do. I'll leave this sorceress in the army, and what I'll do here is I'll send this sorceress north after we've taken care of the High Elves here. She can just keep heading up north, and I'll actually replace this general with a sorceress, like a High Sorceress.
A black-hearted rogue.
A Supreme Sorceress, yeah, that's what they're called. That kind of gives me an extra access to an extra sorceress, even though I only have 2 sorceress hero slots. So I think that'll work out well. I mean, she'll be low level to start with, but that's fine.
Lord of the Black Court.
Just looking if there's any other sea events to do. Not really. I don't want to fight multiple people at once here, so I don't want to fight the
The expedition was created to destroy
Hunt Marshal's
evils
expedition.
such as yours.
Yeah, they don't like us at all, of course, but that's fine. They're not at war with any lizardmen. That's an interesting one. What's the attitude towards lizardmen? They must hate them still, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know that I have much to do here other than wait for more sea events to spawn, or I guess I could, sure, come down towards this one. Some of these islands are like about the same size as the sea events, and I get confused.
High. Set the sail.
That's right. Okay, so I think everything here is sorted out. Oh, you know what? I could add... Yeah, let's do this. Let's add my regeneration armor to this master because
What?
he's not going to be
Master Druki.
full health. good. And get to do some more research. Yeah, Lord Recruit rank +2, that'd be nice. Leadership for Shades, that's fine. Yeah, don't need to do any of these. I guess I have a couple of Warhadders, but I don't care too much about their melee stats. Untainted. Recruit rank for sorceresses. Okay, don't need that one. Yeah, let's just go for Lord Recruit rank +2. Okay, and I set the war coordination target. Yeah, so we lost some slaves this turn because I didn't do any fighting. But that's okay. In theory, we could get another Black Arc in 6 turns. I don't really need another Black Arc, but yeah, that's still something to think about. Alright, let's move along. Oh, there was an army here. What did it... Oh, I guess it was just slightly out of line of sight. Alright, well, I hopefully get to destroy them. The fact that they weren't interested in attacking me tells you what you need to, you know, all you need to know about their relative strengths. That's just a basic army of spearmen and archers, I believe. Some question as to on what timescale Marathi can actually get an army together out this way. She's got so many troops on and around Orthwan. Alright, let's speed this up. Barring Marathi declaring a new war or like starting to attack the Lisbon or something like that, I don't need to track exactly where she's moving stuff right now, I think. Okay, no more Chaos Armies, good. Oh, what was that army?
What is your dark purpose?
Was that a rebel army? I guess so. Yeah, that was a Bleakhold's rebellion that spawned here and took out Marathi's garrison. Okay, that's slightly annoying.
Do go on. This will be most enlightening.
Well, that's... yeah, it's whatever, I guess. We could come wipe them out too. I suppose the Cult of Pleasure just didn't get the Chaos Corruption built up high enough, so there was a revolt. Okay. Yeah, this isn't ideal because Master Mendi's at war with Marathi and can come blow up Arnheim. Yeah, that's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time here. Prioritize dealing with the High Elves. Yeah, so Altharion did force march into this city.
Folly.
They only have a little bit of a garrison. And yeah, his army's very low level. Okay, so the mage does have Penumbral Pendulum, which is a pretty good spell, but that's it. So we should be able to take this out no problem.
Die! Kill them!
Alright. Can't auto-resolve this, but should be fine here. Coming in at full health, which is nice as well. Just
Slaughter calls us!
make sure, yeah, my sorceress is on her Pegasus. That's the main thing.
Draw your blades, we fight!
I guess I don't have a Black Arc in range to support here. That's all fine though. It's very easy to lose track of that as you move your Black Arcs up and down on the coast, and then you go to fight a battle with your land army and it's like, oh, I don't get all those abilities anymore. Alright, pretty straightforward battle setup.
Dreadlord! Bolt throwers! Cold-blooded killers! Dark elves!
So we have the range advantage of artillery, and
Dealers in death!
probably should think a little harder about strategy than just single line, but
Shades! Druki!
okay, I'll stagger. I'll have the checkerboard with the staggered formation. They basically don't have any fast units though. There's like one unit of
Feared by all!
light cavalry coming in from the garrison, and then just the spearmen and archers. Oh, there's Altharion himself. I guess that's true. I shouldn't. Yeah, no. The checkerboard's good for Altharion because he's gonna. I'm not gonna be able to shoot him before he gets to us. My Dreadlord's on a dragon here, which I didn't think too hard about, although that's fine. Yeah.
Sister of the Dark Convent!
Alright, so they have numbers on their side for sure, but
Onward!
see what we can do about that with our magic.
Advance!
That's some spell cast by Altharion.
Striking out! Setting forth! Aria! Come, Malekith! Shenmue!
Managing to do a decent bit of damage with the sorceress, although she took quite a lot of damage too.
Carnage await!
Guess I do have quite a few archers.
Dreadlord! Dealers in
Okay,
death!
let's just deal with these Reaver archers real quick.
Punishing them!
I mean, I think the problem the High Elves have here is just their quality of troops. Oh my goodness, look at the damage Altharion just took. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure about this battle being close,
Moving out!
in spite of what the balance of power was saying. Yeah, so we didn't manage to kill all the spearmen before they got to us, but that's fine. Spearmen don't actually beat shades in melee, so it's like... It's kind of... there's literally nothing they can do to win. If they stay back, we shoot them and they die. If they come into melee, we hit them in melee and they die.
Death tag!
Didn't really need to do that, but just try and get the battle over without taking too much damage.
Sorceress of
Yeah, I think the main thing here that's a little annoying is just how much damage I've taken on my sorceress. But I can switch the regeneration armor back over to her and get her healed up in a turn or two. Alright, and everyone here is inside the settlement getting wiped out, so we're good. Yeah, very low losses. Still can't believe how much damage Altharion took from like a volley from, I don't know, it was probably 4, 5, 6 Shades units, just took 70% of his health.
I have prevailed!
Nice money. Yeah, let's just go for sacking this.
Burn!
Get my slaves back up to max, get replenishment.
Burn it all!
Yeah, that's good. So there's this army led by Alistair the White Lion, but that's even more embarrassing than what I just fought against.
Revenge! Lord of the Black Court. Seeking victims.
A black-hearted rogue.
Okay, rank 21 on you.
A bloodthirsty fiend.
Get my Death Hag leveled up as well. Yeah, I must admit, none of these are super attractive to me because I don't care too much about the damage output of the Death Hag, and these are all basically boosts to her personal combat ability. I guess more leadership would be slightly useful to make sure she fights to the death if needed. Sure. Okay, he defeated Artharian, missile resistance, charge defense versus large. Okay, I think that only applies to the Lord, so it's not so useful, but whatever. And don't really need him on the dragon at this point, so let's just save a tiny bit of money. Yeah, so these are the 3 remaining High Elf cities, and I'll sack/raise them and let Marathi take them. Should work out fine. It's too bad that there's a bit of a setback here. I probably have to go blow this up as well. Maybe next turn I should just raise this, or I guess I could sack it again, then head north, raise Hag Hall, and just then come from top to bottom and just raise these 3. Raising feels bad because I'm obviously like setting, compared to just giving them to Marathi, she's set back in terms of the development of the region and whatever, but frankly, since she has all of Ulthuan, she already has lots of money coming in, she's got so much territory up here. Probably should just prioritize getting with the High Elves and let her come colonize the ruins later.
Black-hearted.
Alright, can think more about that. Let's take care of things up this way.
Master Druki.
So you join this army.
This is real military might.
And fight these Chaos armies.
The world will bleed.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna follow up and fight them again and then take some attrition, but that's okay.
For the Witch King.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really need to fight this manually, do I? No.
We will make them bleed.
Don't think I take any damage at all here. 1 casualty.
Enslave
Okay.
them. Pile the bodies high. I require slaves. Exterminate them.
Might actually go for the murdered captives here.
Bind them. Kill them. Striking out. By Cain.
Malicious.
Alright, up to Draftmaster.
A black-hearted rogue.
And what do you get? Maybe Ward of Cain. Sure.
Master Druki.
Have this hero just head back towards Nagarand.
Destiny.
Need him to get healed up in an army before he can do more fighting. I was just curious whether more Chaos armies were coming this way, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, get that upgraded, great.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
And get started on another upgrade here. It's got all of those. Don't really need this other stuff.
Come, see my cauldron.
Yeah, I think that's all okay.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
Marathi's like pseudo-blockaded this poor city, but isn't actually at war with these people. It's weird. Don't know what she's doing. Alright, so this assassin now has to make a bit of a cross-country trek across all of the Empire. And it's so far that the game isn't even letting me click to start it, but that's fine. There we go. Okay, cut through the mountains. Sounds good. Alright, and what are you doing? We can't attack this from the sea. No, that's too bad.
I approve of these dark deeds.
Alright, let's explore the island. I know we're at low strength, but I'm heading up to Nagron to heal anyway, and yeah, most of these rogue pirate armies just aren't that strong.
Enslaved. Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
A capable servant.
Skills. Alright, max out Quartermaster, sure.
Dreadlord of the Druki.
And yeah, you're maxed out building wise.
Lord of Fear. Double time. The ocean awaits.
And I guess we'll just
Sail, damn you.
kind of, oh.
We have a deal. Plotting a course.
Not sure this is a battle or not. It is, alright. Yeah, it's
The
fine.
thrill of battle awaits. I require slaves.
Do get pretty good chunks of gold for doing these, so definitely worth it when I haven't got much else going on.
With haste, anchors away.
A black-hearted rogue.
Alright, so looking at this, I've maxed everything out for boosting my shades, and maxed everything out down here that I need. Sure, I guess I'll pick up those extra little bonuses, why not? Yeah, Malekith doesn't need to move, that's fine. Oh, could take him off his dragon too.
Preparing an ambush.
I'll stick him in ambush stance just so the game doesn't repeatedly ask me if I want to move him. Okay, I think that is everything. Sure. Okay, so Alistair the White Lion is trying to just bypass my army, I guess. Master Money didn't actually launch the attack against Arnheim. I guess they have walls there. Not sure that means Marathi can get an army over to defend it, but maybe it does. Alright, so Chaos Army up this way, interesting. But Marathi has a stack here. Alright. Okay, Marathi actually has 2 stacks heading over this way, that's good.
Lord
I think what I want to do here is just...
Dark destiny.
Yeah, there's that army of Alistair's.
Black-hearted dread.
Oh, we can't actually take him out because of the silly zone of control of Bleakhold Fortress. Alright, whatever.
Have just the poultice.
I'll leave him for Marathi, he's not going to do any harm.
Lord of Nagaroth.
So let's hit this and just raise it, I think. Yeah, I mean... Just auto-resolve again.
And carnage await.
Taking a bit of damage that I won't be replenishing, but that's okay.
They are adequate.
Just have a quick check of followers and stuff here. So definitely want the one to add to casualties and loot captured post-battle. Yeah, don't care about loyalty. Oh, there's actually... Interesting, there's 2 different followers that boost income from trade. I don't appreciate that. Don't really need either of them though. But yeah, the trouble with having one settlement is we just don't really have any trade goods. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they're probably building troops up again here. No, it doesn't look like they are yet. I maybe should have just raised this, get it sorted out, but I don't know. It's hard to predict where Marathi's armies will end up being.
The lady
What are you doing?
blessed me with this voice, superior to even her own, and now you get to hear it.
Yeah, so they're only at war with Attain, they're not at war with the Lizardmen. Okay. Just leave them be, probably.
Druki Lord.
Malicious and cruel.
Set sail.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Priestess to the Druki, moving amongst them.
Set the sails. Such slaughter awaits. Double time. Sail, damn you!
Yeah, we can take that Mysterious Island encounter next turn. Alright, we can do something similar this way.
Admire your darkness.
What is this exactly? Sea Corps. Okay, I think that's another battle.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
Alright, let's deal with this next Chaos Army.
Nagaron. I go.
Don't think there are any other Chaos Armies that I fought and defeated but didn't wipe out. It's just these two.
Battle awaits.
But getting extra,
Enslave them.
you know, getting extra battles out of them is somewhat useful. 4,000 gold for that, wow. It's pretty amazing.
I shall not rest.
Okay, so I got this Lord to Lightning Strike.
A bloodthirsty fiend.
Very good. I think what I'll do here is
I have prevailed.
I won't disband him just yet, but I will transfer all the troops into the Black Ark I have here, and then disband him afterwards because that will cut my army costs by a lot.
Rogue.
Maybe work on melee attack first, I don't know. Okay, this master's just heading back down towards Malekith.
In cruelty.
Alright, you have a level up.
Malicious and cruel.
Yeah, I think everything's set up just fine. I guess I stuck the regeneration armor onto this master, then fought 2 battles in which I auto-resolved. Alright. May have not thought that one through, but doesn't matter too much.
Tyrant in training.
Maybe want to put it back onto my sorceress down here though.
Vicious Dreadlord.
Okay, I think that's it.
My glorious victory.
Looks like Marathi is launching an offensive against the Lizardmen. Good. I'd much rather she fight people she's already at war with than just start new wars for no reason. Which I feel like the AI is always liable to do. Rip Cavill. I think that's a hero named after Henry Cavill. You often see him around in the High Elf campaigns. I think it must be the name. It's maybe like Tyrion's faction always starts with the noble called Cavill, but just got taken out. Alright, speed this up a bit. Well, I guess I am kind of curious what happens with Marathi and the Chaos Army. She's chasing after them, okay. Well, I will say she's at least started to recruit high tier units. There was a long time in the campaign where it felt like she was just using Dread Spears and Corsairs, but she's got tier 4, tier 5 units going, which is good. Obviously all that matters is how they outperform on Auto Resolve, right? And the high tier units definitely have an advantage in that regard. Yeah, don't really mind what the Dreadfleet's doing. Military alliance with Hunt Marshal's expedition in Attain. Okay. Well, unless the Hunt Marshal's expedition gets brought into my war against Attain, I don't particularly mind. Okay, so I'm just seeing Chaos Armies, a couple of remaining Chaos Armies up in the north.
Louder.
They did manage to take out a ton of territory. That is unfortunate. Okay, it wants me to recruit a lord. Well, we'll see about that.
Black-hearted dreadlord. Attack!
A black-hearted rogue.
Okay, so at rank 10 I get the Cauldron of Blood and I get this last point, so let's save this rank up. Carrick, Ziflin and Marienburg are still around, alright.
Do not waste my time with petty talk. Make your offer and be done.
Okay, so their war... Oh, I see. There's been a bit of a uniting of all the good guys. Yeah, Corone, Bordelot are actually allied with Marienburg. So Marienburg starts at war with Corone, but things are obviously turned around and they're all friends with each other. Fighting against Norska, Chaos and the Dreadfleet. Yeah, fair enough.
Murderous lord. A vile plan.
Next to come in movement range, right.
Plotting a course. Dreadlord of Nagaroth. The ocean awaits.
Yeah, I definitely think I should be a little better prepared for the next wave of the Chaos Invasion. And the first wave I dealt with alright at the end of the day. I mean, I still have 100,000 banked up. Didn't even spend down all my treasury.
On the move! Black-hearted.
Alright, so you...
My journey begins.
Okay, hold on a sec. Let the master out.
Setting out.
Then
Malevolent Lord.
you come out to sea. Transfer everything to this admiral.
Sail, damn you.
Then,
Anchors away.
Malicious and
yeah, I mean, I think I just want to disband this guy. Bring him back when Chaos armies show up again. Yep. Alright, thanks for your services. Goodbye. Yeah, and all of a sudden, things swing back dramatically on income. So if I want to do better on this, I basically need to either disband some more units or
Lord of the Black Court.
get rid of my other land army. But my other land army is just too useful to get rid of.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
So I think I'm okay losing this amount of money each turn. There's still a bit of room for improvement in terms of upkeep costs on lots of my admirals, which will probably swing this towards 0 or even slightly positive.
Master Druki. I've skills to show.
Okay, let's just get these masters embedded into Malekith's army to heal up, and then I can...
My talents.
That does cost me a little extra upkeep, but only a little bit. Okay, you've moved. You can come grab this.
Anchors away. We
Yeah.
will make them bleed. Bind them. What? Set the sails.
Alright, I probably won't go any further east than this, but I'll grab this last shipwreck too. I mean, the other nice thing about this is I'm getting experience on all my shades, right? So they're almost all gold tier, which means they get the boosts to
black-hearted rogue.
yeah, the rapid rewards boosts to speed, range, and armor. Pretty good. Okay, I think we're done with everything else.
I approve of these dark deeds.
Not sure how my treasury got up to minus 374, but something must have gotten recalculated. Haven't seen Marathi mobilize against Hag Hall yet, though. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh well. At least she held on to Arnheim and has armies here. Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, she's not holding back on. Yeah, she's going hard after Lizardman. That's actually great. If she doesn't need help fighting the Lizardman, that's fine by me. I mean, she can just take that territory herself. Ah. Ooh. Oh, wow. Well. This is an interesting situation. I did not think there'd be 4 high elf armies here. Let alone 3 legendary lords. So... yeah, I got a little overzealous with this army. Good news is, the Lord and the Sorceress are immortal. They're the most important ones, so even if I lose this, it's not a disaster. I'm not sure I will lose, though. So who's behind me? It's Alariel who's behind me. So I have the option of just trying to weigh up my choices here. None of the enemy armies are in force march. I think I might retreat.
Pulling back.
yeah, I'll retreat once. I'm allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to retreat from battle a second time, but I'm doing this because I think it may be the case that one or more of their armies has to go into force march
Disengaging.
in order to reach me a second time.
Pulling back.
So, like for example, yeah, the armies that came from the north probably have to force march to get over here. Right, exactly. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So now they probably force march with those two. Okay, Lithanar did not need to force march. Alright. So now we stand and fight, but two of their armies in force march. I mean, this isn't an army. I guess that really didn't do too much. So what I need to do here is try and kill Lithanar's army before Alariel's comes in. Yeah.
Draw your blades, we
I mean, the odds are obviously heavily against us. I think that's partly because of how strong the enemy Lord characters are, which is fair enough. But provided I don't fight all of their infantry or their units at once, which I think I can avoid here easily, we should be okay. One advantage of that first battle setup was some of the enemy reinforcements would be coming from behind me, so I could potentially like turn and deal with them right away, whereas this time they're all coming from the front. I didn't really consider that. Yeah. Okay, well,
Dreadlord.
I think it's clear that if I leave it up to the enemy, they'll probably just group together somewhat before attacking me. I think what I want to do here is go for the very aggressive deployment. Basically just do this and get my shades firing at Elithanar's forces and kill them as soon as possible. I'm obviously resigned to taking potentially a ton of damage in this battle, but like this is all the High Elves have left. It's not even, as I said, it's really not even the end of the world if this army gets wiped out. Let's just do some assignment here. Yeah, so no one's coming from behind me. It's not too much cavalry on the enemy side. There's obviously Tyrion on his I can't remember his horse's name, but yeah, he's on horseback. They had a little bit of cavalry, or like, I think they had a phoenix and some war lions, but don't think they have too much in the movement line. Yeah, so this is what I want to do with this army right away. You lot kill the phoenix.
Sorceress of Brond. Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Alright. Get this going down right away. Didn't really do too much damage, but that's alright. Burning Head should be pretty good. Boss has still got Dark Conduit active, which is really nice. Yeah, these are just spearmen. I'm not too concerned about how much damage they'll do to us. Need to kill those archers. Yeah, you shoot those archers. The archers are kind of some of the scariest units, actually.
Understood. Ready.
Yeah, we've routed a lot of their units here. I should have deployed the shades. Did a slightly better job deploying the shades, but I think it's alright. Could drop Dark Conduit here on this unit just to route these spearmen faster. Let's do it. The thing with the Dark Conduit is it does exhaust your unit, but it does so much damage to the enemy that it's often worth it. Yeah, we do need to kind of kill that though. I need to kill these war lions too. Not sure we're going to be able to manage this one. I think the issue, as I said, is the enemy missile fire primarily. Oh, shoot! Phoenix is going after. I don't know what the Phoenix is doing. Yeah, we need to kill the Phoenix. This is mostly going okay, I think. In the middle. Definitely need more magic on these advancing troops. Oh, my source has got in combat somehow, that's not good. Oh no, she didn't, I'm just looking at the wrong flag. Yeah, Shade's going to run out of ammo, which is going to be an issue eventually here. Oh no, you've gotten way too far ahead. Get back over here. Phoenix is being extremely annoying. Okay, we need to do something about these troops here.
Dealers in death, terror and death.
Elfry and Aha!
Slash kill.
Alright, got the murderous prowess, that is something at least. Still got to deal with all their legendary lords, which is not going to be easy. Yeah, I'm really regretting how I handled the deployment. I should have deployed with multiple lines for my shades, because not enough of them are firing. I mean, one good thing here is that the enemy are just kind of bringing basic spearmen. But yeah, like the issue is again that they're still able to just pin my units in place to shoot. Okay, that was a really good Dark Conduit, killed a ton of those spearmen. This unit's not going to be very useful now though. Yeah, the enemy are more or less fighting to the death, which is not helping things either. This. Not confident I'm going to win this, just don't have enough left on the shades, I think. Yeah, unit's going to start breaking. Well, as I said, it's not the end of the world if this army gets taken out. If I'd had my Black Ark to support, that would have certainly helped. I kind of got a bit distracted by chaos in the north and just kind of assumed I'd be able to deal with the High Elves. But I more or less have. I mean, this is a setback, but the High Elves are not strong enough to be able to regain much territory. I don't know, is there any chance I win this still? Probably not. Didn't get great magic roll this battle, which doesn't help too much. Yeah, we've lost. Alright, so be it. So my Death Hag's gonna die, but my other characters are only wounded, and my army is not difficult to replace. Yeah. Alright, well that was careless. I shouldn't have been in a position where I fought 4 armies at once, and then I should have played the battle better, but we did a decent amount of damage to them. I did underestimate their ability, like how quickly they could produce spearmen and archers, and then when they have so many of them, yeah, they're effective. So I think the way I should have fought that battle is to have... I think the beginning of the battle went fine, but by the time the enemy reinforcements were coming, I should have had my shades arranged in multiple lines so that only a few of them were fighting in melee at once, and most of them could keep shooting. I'm not sure that would have won though, because like we were running out of ammo, and the shades are decent in melee, but yeah, I mean the enemy had quite a lot of troops and never really had to even get into combat. Alright, learning point, I guess. The good news is it saves me a lot of money on army upkeep. And yeah, I mean, Marathi's just gotten so strong at this point that she would eventually deal with the High Elves herself. If I'd got my, yeah, if my general hadn't been rank 20 in that battle, and I kind of lost the fact that I had lightning strike and other skills picked up on him, that would have been far worse. But the army itself is not a big loss. I did lose a death hag, I guess. Yeah, that's slightly annoying. I have to get her leveled up from scratch again. Alright. Well, not a great way to end this part, but I think that'll do it. I think, yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll bring my Black Ark down here that was just wandering off fighting the sea battles. I'll bring back up, then recruit a new army, and deal with and go after either the Lisman or the High Elves, depending what Marathi needs help with.
Who seeks me?
Not possible.
Yeah, unfortunately these armies are going to be probably replenished before they're fighting again. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and despite that setback, I still think the campaign's going fine. Chaos did a lot of damage up here, but kind of stabilized and fought them off. We're ready for the next wave. If I can get Chaos dealt with, and Archaon gets wounded by someone else eventually, at least, then yeah, turning my attention to the rest of the map and getting enough settlements conquered and stuff, I don't think should be too difficult. Alright, see you for the next part.